All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Sports Corner Podcast. I am Chris. I will be your host today. And I should have been back on the pod, man. But, I had to get this thing right, man. I had to figure out how I was going to do this, man. I had to figure out what it's going to be about. I want to be a little different from our YouTube channel. Y'all know my YouTube channel, man. I can be real PG. I don't curse a lot. Sometimes I can't control myself, and I do apologize. But this ain't that, man. This the fucking podcast, man. On this show here, we will let it fucking go. I'm not holding back, man. Like that's why I wanted this. That's why I wanted to do this pod, because I know there's certain people that appreciate the PG content, that appreciate the content where, at the end of the day, it's just me talking. Being being I guess for lack of a better term, advertiser friendly or whatever. Shout out to everyone that come through the YouTube channel, man, and support. I really appreciate you guys. But this the fucking podcast, man, and we're gonna get right to it. First of all, welcome to today's episode. And the title of today's episode is The Lakers Need to Fix Some Shit. All right. Yo, check this out, man. So last night, the Los Angeles Lakers played the Sacramento Kings. It was at one point I was like, man, I'm not even, because my YouTube channel, I do reaction videos. If you ain't checked out the videos or checked out the YouTube channel, make sure you check that out. But y'all know I do reaction videos, and it was at one point I was like, man, I ain't even gonna review this. I ain't even gonna react to this game. They're gonna tear their ass up. And out of nowhere, the Kings come storming back at the end of that second quarter. Right that on into the third quarter. Go ahead and tap that ass in the fourth quarter. Now, ladies and gentlemen, LeBron James had a good night. Yes, yeah, he did. Malik Monk had a good night. Yeah, cool. Austin Reeves had a good night. Yeah, cool. You notice the other two names I mentioned was not the names that were supposed to be the catalyst for the Lakers this year? Nobody noticed that, huh? See, the thing is with the Lakers is I think it's an LA thing, right? Man, I'm in LA, Everybody can't handle that pressure. Everybody can't handle the in LA, you can enjoy the sunshine and the beaches and all that shit, but we want you to get up here and do something. Russell Westbrook has been a fucking disaster. And let me say this, man, I don't normally attack people or go at people like that, man. I was the last person to go at Russell Westbrook, man. But it's not the lack of points or whatever. It's like the timely fucking turnovers, man. Those pisses me off, because those turnovers are literally right when the Lakers are about to go on the run, he turned the ball over. The Lakers like they about to do something, he turned the ball over. Like, what the fuck, man? Hey, Russ, they're baiting you into taking threes for a goddamn reason, because you can't do it. Because you can't shoot a three, so stop trying. You're like the kid that mama said, hey, don't put your hand in the cookie jar. I'm going to put my hand in the cookie jar anyway, because I'm going to get away with it this time. No, that's not how the fuck this work, man. Come on, bro. Like, I never seen someone so damn determined to just prove somebody wrong. Bro, it ain't you. It ain't you. You cannot shoot the three. Stop trying. The Lakers, this goddamn geriatric experiment is over now. That's why you see people like Austin Reeves get more minutes. Taylor Horton Tucker, I'm not sold on that fucking guy. Y'all can be if you want to, but I don't see it. Everybody want to give him that because LeBron gave him the endorsement. Hey, LeBron, much love for you, bro. Stay your ass as a player. We don't want to see you as a GM, dog. This ain't your lane. We've seen you try that shit in Cleveland. It worked for a point. Then that shit didn't work no more. Miami want to give you control? Okay, cool. So you bounced up out of there. Now you in the Lakers trying to run a Lakers organization. Hey, Rob Pelinka, do your damn job. LeBron is not your damn GM, all right? I love LeBron as a player. LeBron is going to go down as one of the GOATs. I ain't saying the GOAT. But he going to go down as one of the GOATs, but he ain't a damn GM. So stop trying it. Like, how many times we going to go through this? Taylor Horton Tucker is not that damn good. I'm sorry. And he'll another one. They'll bait him into the three, and he'll force that motherfucker up because you ain't gonna try me though. I'm good. No, you're not. He got the LeBron seal of approval, and all of a sudden everybody's just supposed to welcome him. Guess what? I would not be doing it, ladies and gentlemen. You got to prove it to me. I'm sorry. I'm an old school Laker fan. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan. Kobe Bryant is the GOAT to me, and I know people gonna disagree with that. A lot of people gonna say MJ or that, but Kobe's the GOAT for me, and I ain't gonna explain it to you because I've explained 100 times. But at the end of the day, I come from that era. I come from where man, goddamn, knock his finger out of place, go to the bench, they pop that motherfucker in, he buckle and get back on the damn court. Not this, phantom fucking calls they looking for. Now, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it because the frustration is boiling over. The fucking, the phantom calls they be reaching their hand up for. Like, nobody be in the same goddamn arena with Russ, and he started, what was the foul? You missed the whole damn basket, bro. Ain't no foul. All right, man. So, with that being said, man, I don't want to be the, I get tired of being in a bad mood when it comes to the Lakers, man. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The Lakers, to me, I had some hope. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, you know what, they can do this. I see my thing. I thought LeBron was gonna be missing some games, and then, Russ can kind of win a couple games for him. He go on his Russ tyrants and shit, but that ain't working, man. That is not working. And I'm gonna be honest with you. And this is just straight up telling like an IS is. That's something we say in the country. I'm gonna tell you like an IS is. You get it? Anyway, so Russ need to be benched, dog. Russ need to be benched immediately. He ain't saying he can't play, but he is not. And then at the end of the game, you just be looking like the other day. Russ fouled out, and I was so happy he wasn't in there that I thought he was they benched him. I was like, let me get Frank Vogel some love for benching him. Then I realized, no, he fouled the fuck out. Wow. That and I know people gonna say, man, it ain't all Russ fault. It ain't all Russ fault. Look at the fucking numbers. But see, people say that don't watch the game. Watch the game and watch. Don't he have the most untimely fucking turnovers? Like those turnovers be like right when you like, okay, here we go. Let's get it. And then Russ come throw that motherfucker to the bleachers. I'm sorry, in the stand they don't got bleachers, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Throw that motherfucker to the referee who's standing out of bounds. Go and throw it to him, Russ. He gonna make a shot for you. Come on, man. Like, I just don't know what's going on with the Lakers. Lakers, go and start the rebuild now. Shit. LeBron don't want to be part of a rebuild? Then what are you going to do? What you going to do? Because you put this fucking catastrophe together for the Lakers. You wanted Russell Westbrook, and Buddy Hield made you eat that shit last night. Woo! Buddy Hield made you eat that last night, boy. Because you were like, Buddy Hield, no. He was like, bro, I could have been a Laker. Oh, you didn't want me, Brian? Take this three. Hold that. Damn, man. As a Laker fan, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I am so disappointed. Because I had some hope. I thought, because, people say LeBron is like, he like this basketball savant. He got it all figured out. I was like, LeBron about to do some shit here, boy. LeBron about to show him something here, boy. LeBron about to do it for, he about to go win with Russell Westbrook and show KD he couldn't do that. And he about to go win with Russell Westbrook and show Harden he couldn't do that. And Paul George and all them, show them what LeBron could do, they can't do. I bought the damn Kool-Aid. Now I'm sitting here with fucking egg on my face. But it's all good, man. It's all good. This season, I don't see a turnaround. They want to get Jeremy Grant and first of all, they're not getting Gary Trent Jr. Let's just get that shit out of the way. They're not getting Gary Trent Jr. for the simple fact that Gary Trent Jr. is, for one, happy as hell in Toronto. And he's balling. And they love him. And he get to play. See, the thing is, what happened when you play with a player like LeBron James, it's championship bust, and everybody can't take that pressure. I've never seen LeBron go into a season and they were just like, all right, man, we're just going to get through this one. Like, even in that first season with the Lakers, they were looking, who can we get? Can we get Anthony Davis? What can we do? You got to do something when you got LeBron James, right? So a lot of players don't want that pressure, especially when they know it's ill-gotten. But when you are LeBron James and you on the Los Angeles Lakers and you bring in Westbrook and Anthony Davis and Carmelo Anthony and forgot that these players was great yesteryear. But this ain't yesteryear, this today's year. So let's talk about it, man. At the end of the day, the Los Angeles Lakers can go ahead and throw this shit away. They can go ahead and bomb this season, whatever they want to do, man, because this ain't working, dog. I don't know no other way to put it, man. This just not working, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love my Lakers. I'm a ride or die Laker fan. Now, was I ever the biggest LeBron? And that's the thing too. Some people like, man, you just a LeBron fan. Boy, you don't fucking know me. I ain't no damn LeBron fan. I'm a Laker fan. I like LeBron, don't get me wrong. I don't hate the guy, but I'm not the biggest LeBron fan. I'm just a Laker fan. You put on that purple and gold, I'm riding with you until I can't ride no more. And damn it, Russell Westbrook, I just can't ride no more. All right, guys, what's going on? So check this out, man. Next up, we're going to talk about these Dallas Cowboys versus the San Francisco 49ers. And I just want to be the first to say it because I don't think nobody else is saying it. This is the worst matchup the Dallas Cowboys could get. Now, if you don't know, I'm a Dallas Cowboy die hard. I'm a Michael Irvin fan. That's my favorite NFL player of all time. And I'm a Dallas Cowboy die hard. Now, as a Dallas Cowboy fan, there's no easy way to say this. I do not like Sunday's matchup against the San Francisco 49ers. That was the worst matchup possible for these Dallas Cowboys, man. For the simple fact that what do Dallas do good on defense? Take the ball away, get interceptions, that type of thing. What do San Francisco do? Run the ball. Who do that neutralizes? That neutralizes Trayvon Diggs. So if Trayvon Diggs ain't getting interceptions, guys, Trayvon Diggs, now he's paying attention into the backfield. What is Trayvon Diggs' weakness? The double pump, the double move. That's his weakness. That's how you get, if you, anybody, trust me, if the Cowboys survive the San Francisco 49ers, and I got much faith in my team. Yeah, okay. I got faith in my team, Lord knows I do, but Trayvon Diggs is so susceptible to the double move, to the pump fake, because he's always been aggressive. He's always going for the interception. And a good quarterback, let's see, Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, they're gonna double move him to death and have him second guessing out there. And I know, as much as I love Trayvon Diggs and what he do for my defense, the San Francisco 49ers got the ability to straight neutralize him, right? Because they ain't taking the chances. They ain't gonna take those chances, just throw it up there. Now you can get Jimmy G in a throwing situation. He'll throw you a couple INTs, so that's your only hope. But running the ball is all, like, listen, the Dallas Cowboys pretty much had their defensive starters out there last week. Did anybody see what Greenwell from the Philadelphia Eagles was doing? Nobody seen that? So when you look at it from that perspective, you're like, wait. If their backups can run on Dallas starting defense, what the hell is San Francisco gonna do, man? Like, let's be real about it now. What is San Francisco gonna do against Dallas when San Francisco is known for running the ball? Also, what do that take away from Dallas? All that, those numbers of the best passing attack, blah blah blah, and all that bullshit. Let me say this: if they're running the ball, they're keeping the offense on the sideline. Not only that, if Dallas, because Dallas is known for coming out and going 3-0, I'm 3 and out, and then get it going. No, because San Francisco is going to try to have long, methodic drives down the field. That's going to eventually keep the defense on the field, keep the offense off the field, and ladies and gentlemen, by the fourth quarter, that defense is going to wear down. So Dallas got to jump out. I've never seen a game where the coin toss will be so important. The coin toss is going to be just that important, because if Dallas can win that coin toss and get going and put up some points and force San Francisco to, if you're a Dallas fan, you're hoping they get out to an early start, right? You're hoping they get out to an early start for the simple fact that it'll help them keep San Francisco in a throwing offense, because they get to just a pure run defense. Pure run. I don't like our chances. I'm just gonna be honest. Dallas got to be smart. And the thing but when you think about San Francisco 49ers defense, they can get to you with their front four. Now you forcing Dak, and don't get me wrong, I ain't saying Dak can't do it, but you get Dak throwing into tight windows. Like, it's gonna really, this San Francisco's defense get Dak to throwing into tight windows and not necessarily being able to just stop, look, read, because they can rush with four. Somebody please help Connor Williams. Anyway, if they do San Francisco things, Dallas can be in trouble, guys. I'm trying to be positive. I know I'm supposed to be positive and all that good stuff, but if they can get the Dallas Cowboys get Dallas Cowboys into a situation where now they're getting pressure with four, they're dropping 7 in coverage, forcing Dak to throw in tough windows. Now the remedy to that will be Ezekiel Elliott, right? Like, that's the remedy to that. Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard, who is a hell of a back. Sometimes I feel like Tony Pollard should start over Zeke, but I know that never happened. Not this, and Zeke loves Zeke. But Tony Pollard just give you that boost, and he got a great finish to his runs. Like, you rarely see him get tackles in the backfield, right? So but we haven't seen Zeke be able to do Zeke-like things this year, like we're used to now. Zeke is getting older. This is Zeke 5th, 6th year, something like that. Tony Pollard coming behind him is making up for some of that, but you're going to need Zeke, and then you're going to need Micah Parsons. But now, Micah Parsons can do what? Rush the quarterback. He can get if San Francisco is running the ball, you neutralize Trayvon Diggs and Micah Parsons. Now, Micah Parsons got to be a straight run linebacker. I'm not saying he can't. But what I am saying is San Francisco is the is the worst. I know some people was excited. Oh, we got San Francisco. We got boy. If you sit here and you think this is some easy win for the Dallas Cowboys, then I know you don't watch football and you don't have an analytical mind to see that this is a horrible matchup. It may be the worst matchup for the Cowboys. Period. Because with the Arizona Cardinals, I still feel, even though they lost that game, I feel like they could beat them. All right. I feel like they get in the game with Green Bay. They can get into a throwing thing with them. And they give them a chance. Tampa Bay, same thing. They can put up numbers with them. Same thing. Because they often don't neutralize Dallas defense as much as San Francisco does. San Francisco will neutralize the Dallas Cowboy defense. So the Dallas is going to have to be smart about the way that they play call, about their fronts, and about their one-on-one coverage. If Diggs that guy, he got host. I'm assuming Debo Samuel. I'm assuming Debo. If he's that guy, he's finna have to stop Debo. If I'm a Dallas Cowboy, if I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, I'm looking to see what they do with Debo. If he coming out the backfield, do you rough him up a little bit? Do you say, hey, Michael, Debo is your guy, but don't put him in. I don't care how good Michael is. He ain't out running Debo. But Michael is a physical linebacker, so he gonna play a big role. But like I said, with the way that San Francisco played, the Dallas Cowboy defense is at such a disadvantage here. Such a disadvantage. This is not good for us Cowboy fans. This matchup, I now see some people just looking past San Francisco, and I feel if the Cowboys do lose the game, a lot of people, I can't believe it. This was a horrible matchup, man. Like the football guys could have gave us something else than San Francisco. Like I said, man, this thing got a chance to just grind out and just take Dak and take Micah and take Dick completely out of the game, man. This is not gonna be an easy one, guys. So, but y'all know what it is. As a Cowboy fan, we're gonna keep positive. We're gonna hope we can figure this thing out. Cause let's be real, man. I said shit. Ain't nobody else gonna say it. The Cowboys ain't gave me much this year. I know they records say they 12-5, and the stats say this. But who have they beat to make you think they can make a serious Super Bowl run? Don't worry, I'll wait. Exactly. But anyway, guys, we're gonna keep it moving here, man. All right, guys. So we're going to keep it pushing, man, on to the next thing. And I want to talk about my guy, Antonio Brown, man. AB is what they call it. There's been many times, man, where people have said things about this guy. And I'm one of those guys, man. I root for people to get it together, man. I want to see them do good. I want to see people prosper. Let's keep it all the way real. Antonio Brown, at his height, was probably the best. He probably the best wide receiver in the league. Still has the potential to be one of the best in the league. And then we seen what happened in Tampa Bay. Now Tampa Bay came out and made several statements. Antonio Brown has made his statement. Antonio Brown said that they wanted him to play while he was hurt, and he was telling them that he was hurt. And people said that the Bucs was wrong for that. The Bucs came out and said, well, he was cleared to play. And so he didn't play, so they kicked him out. You know what is interesting too, and I think this played a part in it, ain't nobody talking about it. The fact that Antonio Brown being back caused people to question Bruce Arians, because Bruce Arians at one point was like, we would never allow him, blah, blah, blah. Then they brought him back in, and I felt like Bruce Arians felt the need to kind of flex his muscle here a little bit. Now, let's just be honest, though, man. Antonio Brown, the way he went off, the way he left, it was just ridiculous, man. Antonio Brown is one of those people who I root for because I want him to get together, because he's such a talented individual that you want to see this man actually live up to his full potential. And I mean, he's already lived up to his full potential. Hell, he's in the damn NFL. He lived up to his potential. But what I mean by that is I feel like he's one of those people, man, that got the ability to really take off. Like I was rooting for that comeback. When I say take off, I was waiting for that Antonio Brown resurgence where he just dominates the league again, because that's what he's capable of. I remember when he was playing my Dallas Cowboys and he was catching all over Anthony Brown, and people were like, oh, Anthony Brown suck. I was like, that's Antonio Brown. The hell's wrong with y'all? Like, people, I think we see the antics and all the crazy shit this guy do, and we go, man, that man, he tripping, man, and all that. But we forget how good of a damn player he is on the field. Don't get it twisted. Antonio Brown is that dude, man. Like, straight the fuck up. Like, he's that dude, man. Now, I will say this, though. How did I personally feel about the way he handled that? I thought it was ass. Straight up. Like, dude, like, it's one thing to be pissed and not want and saying, hey, I couldn't go back in the game, man, blah, blah, blah. That's one thing. But to take your shirt off, do all that shit on the sideline, waving and getting, but then you say your ankle hurt, but you're jumping up and down on your way out. Come on, man. That's called bullshit when we hear bullshit. And I know that people are supposed, man, you know, he's showing some signs of CTE and all of that. And the crazy thing, the fucked up thing about CTE, man, you don't know people that have it until they're gone. And I hear this. I hear some of these things. But we've known of players that have had CTE. And we've seen people that just go out and rage and crazy like that. We've seen what that looked like. This do not look like that. I could be so wrong, and if I'm wrong, I fucking apologize. But this don't sound like that. I feel like people are trying to find a damn excuse for this, man, when it's in actuality, my guy. Like, you don't do that. Like, the next day you at the game. Then one day you're saying Tom Brady didn't look out for you in a sense. And then on the flip side, you're saying, man, I did handle that wrong. Like, dude, like, okay, let's keep it. He ain't got no real motherfuckers in his corner, and that's just what it is. All right, let's keep it real. Antonio Brown ain't got no real people around him. He got a bunch of yes men that just gonna agree whatever the fuck he say, and just because they trying to live off of him. He can't have no real solid people in his corner doing shit like that, man. I don't get it. I personally don't believe he got no real people in his corner that are going, hey man, yeah, dog, that's a little fucked up. You might want to chill a little bit. You might want to chill a little bit, dog. Like, this ain't it. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, and Antonio Brown because it's always something. You know, he's like, he's like allergic to like just being fucking great. Like, when you talk, Antonio Brown literally could be a walking fucking role model out here, man. When you listen to people talk about, take the antics away, and you talk about the work ethic, the first the last to leave, always doing work, putting the extra work in, always trying to get better, always studying, always doing the shit that he's supposed to do. That's what we want to remember Antonio Brown by, not this bullshit. And I'm gonna be straight up, I don't want to hear the damn excuses for this. It's no reason. One day it's like, oh man, you know, I was a bad move. Next day, man, you know, Tom Brady made sure and Gronk was good, you know. I thought we was all Tom Brady care about is winning. Come on, man. Like, and listen, man, on this podcast, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, I'm gonna cause some controversy. I'm gonna say some shit on here. And there's some people that's gonna not agree with me, and some people that might not like Chris after this. But listen, I'm gonna keep it honest, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. Antonio Brown is just a fuck up. He's a world-class, phenomenal, great, but man, we talking about somebody that could go down as the greatest of all time at one point in his career. He was that damn good, and probably still is if he can get out there and ball. But I just think the spotlight. Listen, this is how you know. Let me tell you something. How do I know that something's wrong with this fucking guy? He want to be a rapper. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something that people don't talk about, and don't watch Instagram because that shit's fake. Because you see the jewelry and the chain and you think they balling. They really not. All right, a lot of them. Don't worry. I want everybody write down the people that you see, all the rappers that quote unquote bowling, and then watch in 5 years how many people are then talking about how they're struggling or they can't pay the IRS bills and all that shit. Bro, you in a business making millions of dollars to do something you're great at, that you can do, but you want to be a rapper. That, let me tell you, you have to sell. You have to get tens of millions of streams to make $100,000. You did that by walking on a goddamn football field. So, okay, maybe that's your passion. Then do your passion on your own time, brother. Like, I've not heard somebody like, yo, that new AB track though, bro. Like, that shit was fire, bro. Like, you gotta go get that. That new AB, go get that motherfucker. No, man. Listen.
Listen, man. I just think I'm just being honest. I just think it's a travesty what this man is doing to his career. I am in no way, shape, form, nor fashion saying go out there and play while you hurt. If you can't go, you can't fucking go. I think AB at least deserves to tell a coach, hey man, my shit hurt. I can't do it. I can't go. I'm hurting. Well, the doctor said, listen, man, I'm hurting. All right, can't do it. Do I think AB deserved the right to say that? Yeah. Do I think a coach should listen to that? Yeah, absolutely. But does all the extra, all that, is no one would do that but AB. But let me remember the guys, man. Remember the guys. Now, first of all, let's not put him in the TO category. Right? TO was his antics was wild, but it was more within the game in a sense. Or he may say something like when they asked if pretty much is Brett Favre better than Donovan McNabb, who was actually a teammate at the time. Like, yeah. Probably wasn't the right damn thing to say, but he said it. Okay, cool. That's one thing. It wasn't the off the field antics with T.O. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't that. So, but remember the story was nothing sadder to me than seeing Terrell Owens sitting on the couch crying about not being able to pay his damn child support. And I'm a fan. I was a fan of Terrell Owens. Still is, It was nothing sadder than that to me. Because once you burn so many bridges, you just become a damn you just look like nobody want to touch you. Like if another team is looking at Antonio Brown right now and be like, Antonio Brown can get us over the hump. You know what the first thing they gonna think? Nah, hell no. We ain't finna deal with that, though. We ain't finna deal with him jumping up and he might just quit in the middle of a damn game. Like nobody want to deal with that, man. Like this guy got so much talent and he just wasting it. So I wish the best for Antonio Brown. I hope he get this thing together, man. I don't know if he get another shot in the NFL. Why? Like you had the best case scenario. You had the Bucks. You had the championship. You had Tom Brady. You had I don't know where else you go and get a better opportunity, and you fucked that up. There's no other way about it. You fucked that up for what? For what? Even if you was wrong and couldn't go back in, cool. But don't make a spectacle of the situation. But anyway, guys, that's my take on that, man. I'm really a little bit disappointed in the whole AB situation, but we're gonna keep it moving, man. We're gonna keep it moving, and I want to talk about something here. That we all know I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. If you didn't know, now you know. But I gotta say something. So if you think I'm a little biased on this, then I don't give a damn. Okay, listen. Michael Parsons. Michael Parsons should be Defensive Player of the Year. That's right. I said it. I meant it. I ain't taking it back. And I'll tell you why. Because you're going to tell me, man, you see what TJ Watt done in his sacks? You see what Myles Garrett done in his sack? Yeah, I seen all that shit. But they rushed that's their job. They rushed the passer every down. This young man rushed the passer maybe 30, 35% of the time. He rushed the passer, and his numbers is up there with theirs. Come on now. He played linebacker. Hell, they put him out in coverage. Imagine if he rushed the passer as much as they did. We having a whole different conversation now. And by the way, he doing all this as a rookie. As a fucking rookie. How is Michael Parsons not Defensive Player of the Year? You gonna tell me somebody else that deserved that over him when he's competing with their numbers from the simple fact that from doing half of what they do, in a sense of he don't rush the quarterback as much as he do. I was talking to a football team fan. It's gonna be interesting to see the dumbass name they come up with for this team. They probably be announcing the name But I did. But for the playoffs, I did wish them the best in that game coming up on Sunday. They got to watch it from somewhere. Anyway, listen, man. Michael Parsons, to me, has had one of the most dominant rookie seasons that I've seen in a long time. Now, as a Cowboy fan, have I watched his rookie season a lot more closely? Yeah. I had to. Somebody, listen, shout out to the person that sent me the message on Instagram that told me, hey, man, the jersey's available. Go get it right now. I'm going to got that motherfucker immediately, baby. You know I would have it on Sunday for the game. That scared shit out of me. But I will say, man, Michael Parsons deserved to be the damn rookie. I mean, the rookie of the year should be, write that in now. If he don't win rookie of the year, it was a damn conspiracy. You can write rookie of the year in now. I know Jamar Chase is doing his thing. Write defensive rookie of the year. I'm sorry, defensive rookie of the year. You write that in. You write that in right now. All right. But defensive player of the year gotta go to Michael Parsons. He's a rookie doing this, and not only doing what they're doing, but he's doing so much more. I tell you what. Tell Myles Garrett to go play damn linebacker. Tell Myles Garrett to go guard somebody. And I'm not saying that because Myles Garrett's a damn beast, right? Like, this guy's a genetic freak. It's just ridiculous. And then TJ Watt's a beast. I'm not taking that from these guys, man. These guys are amazing. We're talking about what Michael Parsons is doing as a rookie. And he don't know what he gonna do when he line. When the play call comes, he have to listen extra because they might put him anywhere. They might put Michael Parsons anywhere. All right? But for the rest of these guys, they know. Go get the quarterback. That's your job. One job. See that guy over there? Put him on the ground. And they doing a damn good job at it too. So shout out to them. But what Michael Parsons is doing is just next level. And I know how this go. Some people that hate the Cowboys so fucking much, man, that they'll ignore this guy's talent. They will ignore what Michael Parsons has done because they hate the Cowboys so damn much. But you cannot deny that this guy here is on he's on another level. This might have been the Cowboys' best draft pick in years. In years. I'm talking years. Better than the Dak draft. Well, I don't know about the Dak one because the bargain in it. But just player for player, better than that. Better than the Zeke one. Because this guy, and this is just 1 year now. I'm basing this off 1 year. Next year I might come back and say he was the Chase Young of next year. Please don't let that happen. God damn, he fell outside of shit. Chase Young just fell off the map. I was like, well, damn. Because I like Chase Young. Don't get me wrong. I was like, yo, they like the football team got them a goddamn leader. They got them a beast. He just did not look the same this year, boy. Woo. And the part about it that scared me with Michael Parsons is Dallas know how to fuck something up. So I'm afraid so bad they're gonna fuck that up with Michael Parsons, man. They're going to mess around and try to make this guy a linebacker too. Let him go get the quarterback. He's great at, I understand he's good at, I like him running to the quarterback. I like him at linebacker. That's cool. He can cover somebody sometime. That's cool. I want him going to get the quarterback. You got D-Law, Michael Parsons, Randy Gregory. All three of them coming at your ass at once. Man, that's supposed to be deadly. But the Cowboys going to do like they did with Rico Gathers. I don't know if you guys remember Rico Gathers, man. He was this big, tall, I think he was a power forward out of Baylor that came to the Cowboys. He wanted to play football, and they tried to turn him into a fucking blocker type tight end. That's not his thing. I'm talking about this man had a catch radius out of the wazoo. You just throw. It was I don't know if you guys may have seen it or not. There was a preseason game where he just reached over the defender that was about to get an interception and pulled the damn ball up, put it and got the catch. This guy should have been the next Jimmy Graham, man. And the Cowboys just kept screwing with it. Just kept screwing. That's the Jason Garrett days. Well, the way we do things here. Well, how you doing things now on your couch, big guy? Because you ain't got a damn job. But nah, man. I just hope the Cowboys don't keep trying this experiment shit with Michael Parsons, man. Because this guy's the real deal, man. It's been a long time since you've seen somebody like him and you like, ooh. Let's go. This guy, like, when he coming after the quarterback, he's in your backfield. He's in your backfield. Man, just let, because any other team, Mike, go get the quarterback. That's what we need you to do. We'll find somebody to cover him. Go get the quarterback. Nah, Dallas want to put him in coverage. They want to do all that. And don't get me wrong, I'm hoping Dan Quinn become the Cowboys head coach next year or some shit. Because I'm not the biggest Mike McCarthy fan. I just feel like Mike McCarthy is a goddamn he just a bump on the log. Like I don't like how none of that shit went down. The whole story of Mike McCarthy stayed at Jerry Jones' house and they overnight, they offered him the deal. What the in the minute when I heard that come out, like Mike McCarthy ain't a real coach. He ain't a real coach. That's not how a deal go down. You think Jimmy Johnson was staying at his house? You think Bill Parcells was gonna stay at his house overnight? That's how. No. You got no leverage. You're his buddy. You're his buddy. Congratulations, Mike McCarthy is another puppet on the damn string. But I do like Dan Quinn. I do think Dan Quinn has the ability to be a great head coach. But if that's what it takes to keep him, whatever the Dallas Cowboys got to do to keep Dan Quinn, do it. This is the first time the defense have looked fucking good in a long time. All right, we'll have in the past seasons we've had those mysterious seasons where they look good, but it's the first time that they genuinely looked good, man. Trayvon Diggs is a beast, not Deion Sanders. Please stop with that. All right, let's stop the Deion Sanders comparison. That's the worst fucking comparison I've ever heard in my damn life. Trayvon Diggs, he looked the next year. No. When Deion Sanders played cornerback, your receiver was taken out of the game. All right, that receiver was out of the game. Now you had those rare occurrences where you got a good battle between him and him and Michael Irvin, him and Jerry Rice, and Tim Brown. You had those greats where we just great on great, and then they'll throw over there sometimes because they are greats. But for your normal receiver line up against Prime, I mean, he was on the couch, man. He just that side of the field in exists. You throw on the other side. All right. Now Trayvon Diggs, he'll make you regret throwing over there. You ain't gonna throw at him too many times, but you can double pump the shit out of him or get him thinking too much, and you'll hit a bomb on him. So yeah, let's stop that comparison. Now the Lawrence Taylor, Michael Parsons, I don't like to do that one either, just because Lawrence Taylor's body of work was just that man made the damn the left tackle position crucial. He made it crucial. That's how good Lawrence Taylor was, man. I had a chance. I watched some of his tapes and stuff like that, man. He just literally had quarterbacks like, please do something with this fucking guy, man. He's coming. Yeah, please. Like, he would have quarterbacks literally scared, man. All right. And it's crazy because Michael Parsons got a similar build as Lawrence Taylor. And stats, and when I say stats, I'm like height, weight, and stuff like that. Now, I think he may be a little bit more athletic than Lawrence Taylor was, but Lawrence Taylor was just a beast. So we're not doing that either. Just like Michael said, he ain't trying to hit that right now. We're talking about the GOAT. LT may be the greatest football player of all time. Now that's a conversation for another day, but he's up there, all right? Lawrence Taylor is up there. Now, but yeah, I want to end this podcast on Michael Parsons should be Defensive Player of the Year. You look not only, but you look at the way he's affected this football team, especially that defense. Yeah, we know about DeMarcus Lawrence and that hype shit that he do, and he supposed to be the leader. He's got crowned the leader. Michael Parsons is the leader. And he's a rookie because he puts it on the tape. Like, ain't nothing worse than a motherfucker yelling at you and say, let's go. And you looking at them like, bro, where we going? You ain't doing shit. When Michael Parsons, and he's a soft-spoken guy. Like, he's not all rah-rah all the time. He comes out, he do his job, he gets it done, and unlike anything else on that defense, man. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, man, this matchup this weekend against the San Francisco 49ers is gonna be a interesting one because they got to get up early on San Francisco. Take San Francisco out of the ability to run the ball. You got to jump up 7-14 points, and then once you get them out of, and then they can't run the ball. Now you forcing them to throw it with Jimmy G, and I know who I actually think, and I know a lot of people agree with this, but I think Jimmy G is a little underrated. Like, I've watched some of them damn games. I'm like, yo, he's clicking. Like, they're moving. They're moving. Like, Jimmy G, he ain't gonna flash you away or nothing like that. But I thought Jimmy G was damn good to me. But at the end of the day, man, we're gonna see, man. The weekend is Friday, so the weekend is upon us. The damn game gonna be hopping and popping this weekend, man. Y'all know, stay tuned right here. We're gonna talk about, the next podcast, we're gonna talk about what happened, man. Hey, I just want to say thank you guys for joining me on this the podcast, man. The first episode since we relaunched. Like I said, man, this podcast, if I got a little vulgar for you, hey man, I told you from the damn beginning, this ain't the one for you. So, but we are gonna keep it pushing, keep it moving. Thank you guys for watching the pod or listening. Listen to the podcast. Make sure to hit me up on Instagram, Chris's Sports Corner. Make sure to hit me up on Twitter. Make sure to hit me up on my YouTube, my main channel, and for my PG people and the people that like my reaction videos, man, I'm gonna keep them coming. They ain't going nowhere. We just getting bigger and better. So, hey man, but most importantly, guys, you guys stay safe out there, man. There's a lot going on in this world. Stay safe, stay positive, stay uplifted, man. I love you guys to pieces. Thanks for the support, and until next time, man, you guys be great, man.